everybody.
Hi.
Hi. That fade happened very quickly. I don't know why.
Are you saying you didn't have it set to 10 seconds like you usually do?
He must have changed it.
He might have.
He might have actually. Hello everybody. It's me and Robbie.
Hi.
Hi. Robbie's gonna continue on his adventure with Wolfenstein now.
Yeah. This time I actually have a little tray to use the mouse and keyboard on, so hopefully it helps a little bit.
And he has a proper keyboard. It is a bad keyboard, but
it's proper.
It is a real keyboard.
So it's not just like click shift. Shift is now the X button.
Yeah.
I know where to go.
Oh, this again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nudie stuff happened.
Yeah.
Police headquarters.
I wonder what happened with that with the
Everybody knows
VOD.
Secret police
I should probably check that.
Probably.
They bring prisoners inside for questioning.
Anyway, yeah, he isn't here.
Torture them.
He had some other things to do.
Yeah.
So
Well, it happens sometimes, you know.
yeah. So it is.
He might be in chat, but other than that, like, it's just gonna be me and Dry tonight. So hopefully it's okay.
Yeah. I also turned the graphics up. Now that he's not here. You know how much he hates graphics. He literally refused to turn the graphics up last time.
Yeah. Even though your computer can definitely handle the graphics of this game.
Yes. However, I do think it keeps turning off VSync.
I think it's just your TV has a lot of tearing.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at that monitor over there and see what it looks like.
Yeah, because E never complains about tearing, but we do all the time.
Maybe he just doesn't care.
That's also possible. So am I going? Nope.
Maybe you should go back into the settings and change all the controls back to default also.
I mean, maybe. Let's see. Options. Restore default.
Because who knows what they were set to with that other thing.
That's fair.
Go.
Yeah, a little bit better.
What will we ever do without our space goat? That's a great question, Zafun.
Our best.
Yes.
Jay.
I think it's definitely tearing over there too, which is less.
That doesn't help, but okay. Father Hofmann, the Berlin Church of the Third Reich. Can't read any of that. Cool.
I think if you scroll down, it'll be there.
Oh, yeah. 5, Dear Father Hilmut. Did you know that the mythology of indigenous groups of Peru and
Quaishon?
Sure, people, there's a figure called Pishtaku, or the Butcher. They describe him as a white murderer dressed in a poncho and a white-brimmed hat carrying a sickle, who extracts the fat from the bodies of the Quichons he kills. It may sound strange, but I think it speaks volumes to the relationship between the indigenous people and the land of the Spanish conquerors who came here long ago. I've been thinking about the Pishtaku? Sure. More and more recently, with an accompanying anger brewing in my heart. A few months ago, I lived close to a family of Quaishons here in Achachu.
Ayacucho?
Sure. Trying to convert them to the Roman Catholic faith. I became friends with the youngest child of the family, a boy named Hatsu, which apparently means birds of the Andes. Hatsu has been my guide in all things relating to culture, Quaishon. It's also quite fascinating, even though I wept for them. They may never come to paradise unless they convert to the true faith. 2 weeks ago, I climbed mountains that are in the Andes together with our Hatsu to visit the sacrificial grounds of the Apus, the mountain gods. The view from up there was breathtaking. What little breath I had left after that steep climb, I was an observer during this ritual of the gods, which involved the sacrifice of a llama. I was taking notes and record their strange rituals and the paraphernalia thereof. No, then soldiers came. I remember Quayshawn Shaman calmly walking up our officer in charge. The officer leveled a gun at his head and shot him clean through. I shouted at them, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Stay out of this, father. This is a sanctioned purge." They started killing indiscriminately, killing everything that walked or tried to crawl away to safety. I managed to get Hatsu to run away before one of the soldiers knocked me with the butt of his rifle. I woke up and there was no Quayshawn left in Achachu. They were just gone. I searched for Hatsu, but I couldn't find him. Either he was found and shot or he managed to stay hidden up in the mountains. It pains me to see all these atrocities committed by the people. I remind once again of the Pichu, the white murderer who came here and slaughtered those people for their own evil purposes. Can you speak to someone? Helmut, someone who can put a stop to this nonsense, this barbaric nonsense. It cannot go on. In the name of the Lord, I'm packing my bags. This is a long note.
It's so fucking long. What the
I
fuck?
brought warm clothes and sturdy shoes. I've even gotten a hold of a gun for protection. Tonight, I will go up into the mountains and search for my friend Hatsu, and I hope to see a new dawn whenever I return.
Also, does the mouse wheel not work there?
It does. Oh, it does. No, because it just goes to a different thing.
Oh, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
That whole thing is. This entire situation was terrible.
Yeah.
This is the longest fucking. This is a fucking cyberpunk level of note reading.
I don't know about that.
It's so
There's
long.
just more notes. There's more reading because there's more notes. There's literally hundreds of notes that you can read.
It's too
and
many
all
notes.
of it's all just world building.
It's a bad world. It's building a bad world.
Yes, but in a good way.
All right, so I feel like I learned nothing.
I learned that some Nazis killed some indigenous people.
What?
Sounds very Nazi-like.
You think they would do that? Also, can you see if VSync is on again real quick?
Because it might have just indiscriminately turned it off again.
Yeah, I turned it on and then I had to restart the game, and then it might just be off again. It should be in gameplay or video. I don't actually know. Okay, see VSync is off again.
Stop it.
Apply.
Yeah, it keeps all my other things. Just that's the only one that decides that it wants to fuck off.
Yeah, it's super annoying. It seems like it doesn't really help that much anyway, but still.
Helps a little bit.
Yeah, that's why it keeps turning it off. Also, yeah, Sam agrees. That was so long. It was the longest note ever. Oh yeah, there's definitely tearing on that monitor over there, but it's less noticeable.
Yeah, it's definitely really noticeable on your TV, especially when I do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Nothing up here, apparently.
Jesus. Such a fast sprint.
Yeah. Not what I meant to press either. Especially in comparison to you walking slowly.
Gadget, useless without a battery.
Time to find a battery.
Oh, I also figured out why his voice sounds familiar.
Why?
He's the same voice actor that does the voice of Kane in Kane and Lynch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, he mostly does, like, a bunch of smaller things. Like, he's always, like, you know, a soldier number 3 in Call of Duty or something like that, but...
I can't say I remember much about Kane and Lynch except for one mission. I don't even remember if it's in the first or the second game, where you're in a Jeep.
Sounds like it'd be the first game. There's not a lot of car stuff in the second game.
I just remember me and Rocky being very excited to play that game in co-op, and then we beat it in like an afternoon.
Yeah. It took me like 2 or 3 days to beat that game, but I was also playing by myself on hard mode, per usual.
I think there's a thing on the wall. Other wall. Yeah.
Oh. Nothing I can do with it, though.
Break it. Break it better.
All I have is knife.
Damn.
Maybe if I keep hitting it.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
time to adventure around.
Yep. What do I do here? Other than find battery.
I think find battery is the whole thing.
recharge health. I already have too much health.
That's why you overcharge it.
Yeah, but then I lose it.
You lose the overcharge part.
It was worth a shot.
Somebody just be breaking these crates apart and then just ding, ding, ding.
Battery's low. Needs a recharge.
Oh, did I find a battery?
Must have. Oh, you took it out of that.
Oh. Fair enough.
I don't remember this weapon.
Oh.
I super don't remember this weapon. What the hell? Huh. I guess it's been a long time since I played this game, but still.
I think I used the rest of the battery up. Does it need... This thing charges so fucking slow. Unless...
Hey, there you go.
Now it's charged.
Hey, that's better. Kick it.
How do I kick again?
I don't know.
That didn't work.
So maybe you just needed to wind it up or shake it. Maybe this is the wrong area to cut. Maybe try that one on the left.
Maybe, because it said cut through fence.
Maybe you're going too slow.
Still not working. What the hell?
Cut the bottom of it.
Son of a bitch. This weapon sucks.
Hey,
Oh,
there we
sure,
go.
that one worked. Fucker. Oh, goddamn, that's
Hey,
why.
another fence.
My favorite.
I don't think you need to go that slow. I think you can just go. No, not you, Google. Shut the fuck up.
That's not something that happened during my D&D session earlier today. Was talking to... Oh, actually, there's something downstairs now I think about it. I was talking to our friends, like we were doing like backstories for our characters and everything, and one of the guys was writing his character or his thing down on his phone for the notes of it, and we started talking midway through, and so midway through his notes taking, his phone just decided he was going to start recording what everyone was saying, and so his notes ended up being way too long because it just collectively was saying everything that we were saying while we were saying it.
Oh, yeah.
And ends with, oh shit, it's recording us.
Gotta make the jump. You're way better at that jump.
Yep. Now I know where the shift key is. So can I kill Nazis with this?
I don't know. I don't even remember those weapons, so I can't answer that. Well, that works.
Yeah. Yeah, this is so much better with a full keyboard.
I mean, I imagine it helps with just like the cramping situation.
Yeah, that too. Back in familiar territory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the signal thing to detect who
Yeah.
the person is. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm looking for right now. All right. Let's find us some
looks like-
Nazis.
That was either a puzzle or something on the wall. Chalkboard.
Oh, I'll look at it after I kill this guy. So everyone knows a good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
That's the only good Nazi.
Indeed. Apparently, I can't
Oh.
take that. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a manila folder for a second.
There is one thing that I remember about this game. You can shoot the helmets off of enemies. And if you shoot the helmet off, then you can go and grab their helmet as armor.
So yeah, there's math equations.
Maybe that's just math. 1 + 1 is 2. I learned that one.
Oh, that was a puzzle. 5 + 6, yeah, that is 11. 8 × 7, that is 56. So,
Math.
math.
Oh, hey, dog. Dogs suck.
Sorry, dog. You happen to be a Nazi dog.
Only good Nazi dog is a dead Nazi dog.
It's sad that they taught you hate instead of how to catch. Which phone is that? Is that one?
Ich habe die Kreisau-Gefangenen 16 Stunden lang am Stück verhört. Diese nächtelangen Verhöre bringen mich noch ins frühe Grab. Ich gehe jetzt nach Hause und schicke die Gefangenen zurück nach Eisenwald. Der Bus ist vorhin eingetroffen. Müller? Müller, antworten Sie! Verdammt, Müller, Sie erwarten, dass ich Sie bei jeder Kleinigkeit um Erlaubnis frage und Sie besitzen nicht mal den Anstand, auf eine einfache Transportanfrage zu antworten. Lecken Sie mich doch am Arsch, Sie Drecksack! Sie sind eine Schande für die ganze Nation! Ich nehme keine Befehle mehr von Ihnen entgegen, verstanden?
Don't even know who's on the other end of the phone. Just starts going off on him.
Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen.
I got this one.
Yeah, the short one.
Yep. Inside the Siberian training grounds, Moscow, October 12th, 1960. Located near the northern part of Ural Mountains, not far from Karasy, the Death's Head? Yeah.
Yeah.
Death's Head commando training camps are considered to be the toughest in the world. In a series of investigative reports, we reveal how these fierce combatants manage to live through their days in extreme cold temperatures and how it makes them the superior warriors. It doesn't.
Just makes it cold. Oh,
Where?
on the screen.
It's just crazy to me that you haven't played this game yet.
No? I don't know. Like, I do like games like this, but like I think I've played enough World War II shooters. I was just like, do I really need to be playing another Nazi game?
You
And
do.
then I found out that with like the new Colossus, that like it's like a whole alternate timeline and like all the weird things that they did with that one. I was like, oh, maybe I do need to play it at some point in time, and it just like turned into maybe one of these days for me. And I guess that one of these days turned into today.
I don't remember if you get any type of powers in this one, but I know for a fact in the next game you get superpowers.
Sick.
In a fun way, not in a annoying way like in the last Wolfenstein.
Because yeah, like you said, it was kind of annoying how you had to use them.
Yes. Yeah. And then I kind of forgot they existed half the time too. So.
Yeah. Because I remember that with the last battle, like, oh yeah, I have powers.
Yeah.
Vroom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There we go.
Enigma code piece.
Does that mean I have 8 out of 8 pieces, or I just found the 8th out of 8?
I don't know.
The world may never know.
Neue Schweine raus! Schichtwechsel, wir sind spät dran.
Ooh, I want Assassin's Creed that guy so badly.
Müssen wir aber los!
Maybe you can. I don't know.
You said it's been a while since you played this, right?
Yeah, when did it come out?
2014?
Since then.
Oh.
It's been 12 years since I played this game then.
Schnell vorwärts! Zeig dir, was du... Komm schon! Vorwärts!
You know, there are rumors swirling around that Machine Games is working on the third game, right?
4th?
Nope, third. Other one doesn't
Oh.
exist.
You talking the one with the twins just didn't happen?
Yeah, it's not real.
Rein! Rein!
Again, that game is fine, but there's a lot of filler. And too RPG-y.
Oh. I will say when I first heard this guy's voice, I was thinking like, oh, is it the same guy who did Max Payne? But it's not.
No, it is definitely not him.
Tyranny.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. indeed.
Endless might. I'm wondering if I have any friends left standing.
This game's just cool.
Comes down to it.
They definitely made B.J. Blazkowicz a lot more
Promise you this.
edgy in these ones.
Yeah. Yes, that is a good word for it.
If this is where they're keeping you, I will find you and set you free.
Plus, you know how I feel about sick bass licks.
Undetected. Stay off the ground.
Okay, I am crouching. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely a lot different than I expected it to be, but
You expecting more boomer shootery?
yeah.
Yeah. No, there is a heavier emphasis on stealth, but when stealth fails, and it does fail.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I've
shooting
already
is very
failed a
fun.
handful of times already.
Yeah. Shooting feels pretty good in this game.
Yeah, it's not bad. I will say also, speaking of like the Kane and Lynch games, that is one thing, like despite how much people complained about that game series, the shooting did feel good in my opinion.
I do remember liking the actual like feel of the game.
Yeah.
I remember looking at gameplay of it a couple of years back and being like, "Holy shit, this looks like garbage." But at the time, it was very impressive.
Yeah. Which even then, like people were saying, like of the times, like, oh, the graphics doesn't hold up compared to other AAA games, and just like, I mean, fine, like the graphics don't have to be great; it just has to play well.
Yeah, yeah.
But then people also complained about how it played. So
People
It is.
thought that the first one was okay, and then people hated the second one.
right,
I don't remember anything from the second one except for the aesthetic of it like being,
yeah, how it feels like somebody's following you with the camera the entire time.
yeah. I don't remember anything of it past that.
It is very much takes place a couple years after the first one. It kind of makes it to where it doesn't really matter what choices you made. Like it almost puts into like it doesn't matter with like Kane's daughter, because either way, Lynch asks about her. He's like, "So is she? She's fine." Okay, I just want to know because whenever we left, she's fine. Okay.
So it just completely
Ignores it. Yeah.
ignores all of it. That's good. Great. I'm glad.
It does that. They're in Bangkok. Lynch actually finds a way to like find some peace in his life, considering he's the psychopath. But gets some peace in his life, and then turns out that he pissed off a drug lord or something, like, or it's that or Kane's there to kill him or something. Shit goes sideways. They have to fight their way out of Bangkok.
Huh.
Like there's a torture scene in it and everything. The torture scene's actually pretty fucking brutal in that game.
I do remember a torture scene being criticized in that game.
Yeah.
Torture scenes and everything were just being criticized in that era.
Yeah, it was also the era of like being as edgy as possible when it comes to stuff like that. So
Yeah.
because they knew that like bad publicity is still publicity.
This is kind of funny.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. But yeah, like because there's that scene, like it is pretty brutal, even by 2010 standards, wherever it was a kind of a common thing. But yeah, a lot of it is them like just trying to get out of Bangkok alive.
That. Speaking of the torture thing, it reminds me of GTA 5.
Oh
And how
yeah,
there's like a torture scene in there, and at the time people were like, "This is so offensive. This is so unnecessary." And a couple of years later, people were like, "This is the worst thing in video games ever." And now, I bet if you go back and play GTA 5, the least offensive thing is probably the torture scene.
I mean it's still a torture scene. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as like some other ones. Because like for context between Kane and Lynch 2 and GTA 5, for GTA 5, it's like what you electrocute a guy for a little bit, you pull out one of his teeth, and you hit him in the nuts with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's pretty much the end of the torture scene with that one. Oh, his heart stops at one point in time, and you give him some adrenaline to wake his heart back up.
Which is fine.
Yeah. The scene with Kane and Lynch, they're going to be killed, but
You
they
got caught.
Oh, I did?
Yep. You got shot with a hit in the face of the turret.
I did.
Seems like it maybe wasn't ineffective, just not effective.
Right.
Got shot in the back with the turret.
Cool. That's what I was trying to avoid, but they saw me standing there going like, how do I deal with this turret? But anyways, for Kane and Lynch, what they put you inside of a dirty bathroom where a guy with an apron is taking a box cutter and just like going long ways down their body with it over and over again until they pass out from pain.
Cool.
And they do that to both of them. It ends up killing Lynch's girlfriend, which you don't see her get tortured, but like during the loading scene, she's just like Lynch, I'm scared. This hurts. Make it stop. And like while he's screaming at him to stop, and then you see it happen to Lynch. Lynch passes out from the pain, and then it gives you a meter where basically Kane's gonna die if you don't get in there in enough time to go help him. You get in there, you save him. You're both covered in like head to toe in these long cuts from a box cutter, and then what I got? Oh, apparently I didn't melt it enough. There we go. And then like you have to run through the streets butt naked, covered in all these cuts, basically shooting your way through the streets of Bangkok.
Huh.
Meanwhile, their butts are censored the entire time, but
Don't remember that at all.
yeah, that's something that happens in the second game. It was like a whole big like, what the fuck is it? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Moment. Like even the characters are like, why?
That's fine. I don't remember that at all.
They make a lot of commentary about how like a lot of the things that are happening seem unnecessary, or like how you're going down you'll be going down a straightaway and they'll be like where are we going? Oh, it's down this way. It's because like the maps are super linear and like not complicated at all, but like they make it seem like, oh man, we're gonna get lost in these alleyways, and it's like, nope, it's just over here.
Which like is funny because people are like craving that now.
Oh, just like a straightaway map?
Yeah, just like linear maps and like less open worlds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like at the time, it was almost like linear was almost like a bad word to use in video games, and now it's.
It was. I know that with oh, he's definitely gonna see me. Fuck, what was it? With Duke Nukem, it's Forever. That's one of the major complaints people had, is that the maps were way too simple, especially in comparison to like the old ones. Oh, we got a bot. All right. Oh, did he take care of it? Oh.
I'm not an admin. You have the mouse. Yeah, I think you have to do it.
Oh, okay. I have to pause really quick, and we'll do some commentary while I pause to take care of this. But yeah, like it's one of those things. Like even for during a time whenever like things like torture was like more commonplace in video games, and like having explicit scenes for the sake of having explicit scenes, like that was pretty over the top by a lot of people's standards. But the game itself wasn't talked about that much because a lot of people didn't like it. Therefore, it wasn't really considered to be that big of a deal.
It's just so funny.
Yeah. Oh, and Sophia's asking, was that a neck stabbing match? Yes, it was.
It sure was, yeah.
I actually don't even see the message.
Oh, I thought you were an admin.
I am. Oh, E got it. That's why.
He did get it.
Thanks, E.
Oh. Thanks, E.
Back to the game.
Didn't even know you were here. I think he saw you.
Hopefully not.
Oh, he did. Dun, 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 dun.
And next stabby.
Takedowns are so cool. Game's good.
Yeah.
This game has style.
It definitely has style. Also, I feel like I'm doing way better with the stealth in this mission than I was before.
You are, I mean, just as basic controlling, I think you're doing a lot better. Even.
Yeah, I was struggling so much last time. The things that a little dinner table will solve.
Instead of just balancing,
balancing it
a
on my
quarter
leg.
of a fake keyboard on your leg.
Yeah. Going like, which one's the shift key again? I don't know what's what. Help me. Just need to figure out where the hell I'm going.
I think you're supposed to go up those stairs over there, on the other side.
Oh, I can't climb.
Those guys.
Yeah, I know, but there's a turret right there too.
Where?
Right there. Okay, never mind. It's on the other side of the stairs. Never Never mind.
If the lasers don't touch it, it doesn't see you. I don't know if that's strong enough.
Probably not. And he also might hear me trying to weld through the...
I guess ultimately that's all this gun is, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
a welding torch.
Pretty much. I don't know. Let's see here. Nope.
Yeah, you can't. I think it'll only let you do if the reticle is red.
Oh, shit. I'm not here. I'm not here. Son of a bitch.
I think you're here. Nice.
It's like it never happened.
Nobody else saw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dog saw it. I lied.
Next stepping match.
Yeah. Take the dog's armor.
I can definitely use dog armor. Like a ghost in the wind. Nope.
That's
fuck.
big dog. Run. That's a bigger dog. Do you know remember slide? Okay, cool. You remembered. Run. You can't shoot him. Run.
Well, through the fucking chain. Ah!
Knife fight. Hell yeah.
I'm getting better at this. Yeah, that was a big doggy. Especially
Yeah.
for only having a welding torch.
Yeah, they become very common.
I'm sure they become common whenever I have a gun again, though. Hopefully.
Yes. There's a ladder behind you.
Oh. Here I am looking for a door like an idiot.
Yeah, stupid. Put his face in his own piss. Yeah.
Just to make sure.
This game is great.
Also be courteous and flush.
Back better than ever.
You know what this game has? Charisma.
Yes. Sam said he definitely just got pee on his shoes. That's true. People didn't like that you killed the dogs when this game came out. I think I mentioned that before,
fair.
but yeah, they really didn't like that.
Okay, good. He's asleep. And he's never gonna wake up.
He woke up.
Just enough for me to do that. You don't see me.
You see,
You
you
don't see me.
get him.
Apparently he didn't see me enough? Question mark?
Oh, armor's maxed out, so.
Yeah. Means I'm in good standing.
Oh, I think there's like a key
Crouching.
and a thing behind you.
Oh, no, I think I grabbed, because like, it's like grabbed it from, oh. I thought I grabbed it off of his body, but.
Uh-huh. People are babies about killing dogs, I learned.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
has in parentheses in video games.
no, you're not wrong. I remember that one girl that I dated in Utah, the one with the dog.
Yeah.
She watched me play Far Cry 4 once, and like you actually have to collect pelts in that game.
Yes, I remember. Hunting
And
is fun.
yeah, she got really upset because I was hunting wolves to get a pelt. Listen, he's dead. It worked.
I'm glad she got upset. Her dog chewed up my fucking movie, so.
Fair. Yeah, but she had like a weird. She was weirdly attached to the hip with that dog.
Well, she's Mormon.
Her family is. She's more of a Jack Mormon, but I did go to church with her family one
I don't
time.
care if she's a Jill Mormon, Robbie. She's just Mormon.
She's associated with them. Thus made me associated with them, which means you had to hate me for a little while.
You had to do it.
It was the law.
It's the rules.
The law of Drya.
Mormons aren't allowed.
See if he says anything about that.
The Foon said, sleeping
peop-
stab. Huh? Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Stab, stab.
I don't know if you even have that movie anymore.
You don't know if you have Tusk anymore?
No. Oh, I actually didn't have Tusk. I've never owned a physical copy of Tusk, unfortunately.
Oh.
The movie that her dog chewed up was Chucky.
Oh, I thought it was Tusk that she. Oh no, you red boxed it. That's what it was.
Yeah, red box Tusk, and then
Yeah.
scarred her, which was funny.
Yeah. Because I remember you telling her that like she saw like a little plushie of it wasn't even a walrus, it was a seal, and apparently that was enough to like get her like, nope, this is too weird, and they were like, good, fuck her. Dry was very mad at her after that.
I hold grudges over silly things.
Yeah. But grudges nonetheless.
Also, he's saying people always worry about potential violence against dogs caused by movies, but never about the potential violence against movies caused by dogs.
Dry does. If
I'm
anybody,
gonna go find it right now. I'm gonna find that movie. I'm gonna show the people what
All right.
that dog did to that movie.
I'm gonna weld off this chain.
Watch it.
Even though I'm pretty sure somebody saw me because I heard, what the fuck?
I don't remember the damage being so dramatic. I bet it's gonna be like nothing.
All right. Dry is going to get the movie. I am hiding from Nazis who may or may not see me. Oh, fuck. There's a dog again. Get those chains off.
I do still have it. Look at the damage.
Dry's gonna die mad about this. But it's substantial.
Yeah, well, here's some B. Suppose B2 got in here somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, if they can, it's like very iffy. You messing with your soft boxes now too? I don't think I need to go to that. Probably, yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm doing pretty well stealth-wise.
Doing much better.
He was saying, now there's too much light. We can't see it.
Damn it. Anyway, the point is, the case is completely ruined. There's scratches on the Blu-ray. Now again, sure. Did I get that movie secondhand from a video rental store when the video rental store was shutting down? Yes. Was it in bad condition anyway? Sure. But it didn't have a dog chewing on it bad condition. And
Now it does.
now it does. Now it's useless. It's a useless case.
Is the movie still playable?
I don't know. I haven't tried watching it since. Great question, Robbie.
Yeah. So we might have to test out. Tonight, maybe not, but test out nonetheless.
You can see why this grudge is so justifiable for this movie that I've not tried watching in I don't even know how long. 16, 17 years.
Stop like animals. Goddamn animals.
Time to free the slaves. / prisoners.
Same.
Yeah.
Different, but same.
It's the same, but different, but still the same.
If I could take pictures and post it in chat,
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
Viva
for
la
the-
resistance!
Speaks English.
Makes sense. So not locking up other Germans, they're locking up everyone who's not.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the eternal nap. And this Nazi-killing German bastard shows up out of nowhere. What have you been up to, Blazkowicz?
Shooting, stabbing, strangling Nazis.
Hell yeah.
Ready to set things straight.
Nazis.
Well, we're on out of here, kill every damn Nazi that gets in our way. Eh? Careful with that door!
The lip syncing, not great.
I mean, 2014.
Yeah.
I will say though, for 2014, these are still pretty good graphics. I was gonna say really good, but I want to say like really, really good, but still pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. There's actually a thing I saw recently too. It was the Ubisoft Star Wars game. Can't remember the name of it.
Which one?
The
newest one?
Yeah, I think so. The one that they were trying to tout as a quad A game instead of a triple A.
Was it Star Wars?
Yeah.
Because I know that they were trying to tout their pirate game as Quad A.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that.
You're like a scoundrel in that one. I'm trying to think of the fucking name of it.
Well, you're a pirate, and you just have a boat, and you just do boat.
For
pirate
Star
things.
Wars? Or are you talking about
No, I'm talking about their boat game.
Oh,
Bones and Straps or something. I forget what it's called.
what fucking? I actually can't see where he's telling me to cut. Oh,
No, their newest Star Wars game, I don't think they touted as quadruple A. I think it was their pirate game.
it was one of those things. But anyways, somebody compared that to the graphics of like the original Red Dead Redemption, and turns out that in some ways Red Dead Redemption actually does look a little bit better.
Yeah. Skull and Bones, that was the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not their Star Wars game. No, their Star Wars game had a pretty moderate budget, actually. And from what I understand, works very well on Switch too. And actually looks pretty decent.
Hell yeah.
Shotgun. Hell yeah. Also, if you need to adjust
they
the
killed all of
sensitivity,
them?
you can.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, and yeah, GTA 6 is being called quadruple A. That's because that game has cost like $2 billion to make.
Yeah, I feel like if there's any game that could say that it's quad A, just that one based off of how much they spent off that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because goddamn.
If that game doesn't do well,
Yeah.
I think the industry will actually crash.
Yeah, I think the industry is counting on it to do crazy numbers.
Yeah.
If anything, they actually might need it to do crazy numbers, or else, like you said.
Like the PS5 Pro only sold as well as it did because it was rumored that it would be launching around the same time as GTA 6, and then they pushed GTA 6 back, and then PS5 Pro sales started going down.
Oh.
E makes 2 great points here. There's no way they're going to make that money back in the time frame that they want to.
Of course.
And also, they are, in fact, still in court right now for union busting. And that's not going to help anything either.
Fair. Maybe let them unionize? Stop being greedy bastards?
Yeah, that's what they should just do. But they won't.
Oh.
Got it. Now there's just normal guys with guns.
You're not helping.
He's not hurting.
He's shooting a wall.
Maybe the wall fucked up. I don't know.
Maybe. He does hate this prison, so I'll give him that.
It's a prison. You have 1 health, Robbie.
I have 20 health now. Better.
There you go.
I'm probably treating it more like a boomer shooter than I should.
Yeah, it really is a pop and squat, honestly.
I did not like that I was trying to do that around the corner, as you can see.
Oh yeah, because it has a special thing to where you're supposed to be leaning around the corner. I think it's Q and E or something like that. I don't know.
Nope,
This
Q&E's
one
not
might-
doing it.
This one might have a button you have to press and hold. I
Let's see.
forget.
I'm gonna check really quick. In the middle of a firefight. Key bindings.
Oh, left and right air. That seems like the worst.
I don't know if that's right. Let's keep
It
looking.
should just be like a lean button. Oh,
Lean cover.
left alt.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm definitely not covering. I'm just shooting.
yeah. He said pop and squat sounds like a zero punctuation joke. That name's stuck.
I know it's technically not the name of it, but it's what we've always called those style of games, pop and squat.
Yeah.
Stupid dog.
There, Bosco! There's a light power cable in the water puddle down below. Catch up! Put the switch over there! That did it! Run! Let's get out of here! This way! Quickly!
Didn't slide, but it still worked.
No one's ever escaped.
Can't jump it and carry that fucking thing?
Bits in pieces.
It was a far jump, Robbie.
Cover me while I open this gate.
Knees are weird, okay?
Fair. There's no Nazis. Who am I shooting in the face? Oh. That's who.
I'll follow you.
All right, follow.
Isn't.
Oh, fuck.
He says that there's a bunch of things that zero punctuation phrases that became common things in the industry. Or Yahtzee, sorry. The Yahtzee said that became common phrases. Like PC Master Race and quirky indie RPG about depression. That's every. What are you doing? Are you?
No, I'm holding it down.
Oh, right. That mouse, it's kind of bad, I'm going to admit. I
Gotcha.
need a new mouse, so you need to go back more on the base of it when you right click.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sucks. Need a new mouse.
That's a weird quirk for that one to have.
It's old.
Fair.
This was very, very old. And I also maybe put in 8 hours of a clicker where you have to click the right mouse button a lot.
That might do it too. I can't really give you too much crap about that just because I have Cookie Clicker installed on my computer.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yep, that'll do it. If there's anything that'll kill a mouse, it is absolutely that game.
But Robbie, you don't understand. I needed more cookies.
Yeah. Where am I? Oh.
He's a biggin. Also, every indie game is just an indie RPG about depression.
A lot of them are, and I don't know about all of them.
There's this little known game called Hallway Shot. This little indie game about depression. I think.
Wonder what E has to say about that.
Actually, it
Since I'm not looking at the chat right now.
might be about friendship. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what that game's about. He said, all right, Hallway Shot is about depression, but it's not an RPG.
So you're halfway right.
I don't know. I'm playing the role of a guy who knows what to do during puzzles, so it feels like it's kind of a role-playing game.
There you are.
If I remember correctly, there's also a thing in this game to where if you shoot pieces of their armor, the armor will disappear. So if you keep shooting the same spot over and over, it actually gets rid of the armor in that one spot.
Sounds about right for this game.
This game's combat is oddly detailed with small things like that.
Yeah, I mean, AAA, it makes sense.
Thanks, Ian. It's like Half-Life.
Where the fuck you going? Oh, you're fucking up. Carry on. Bloody Nazis never stop coming. Bloody fuck.
Oh, and headshots absolutely matter in this, by the way.
I'm just trying to survive.
I get.
Oh, that's where I'm getting shot at. I say, what am I doing? I'm hiding. Like it asked me to. Not well enough, though.
No.
Not an RPG. All right. I think that was the opposite of the role that you played. Parentheses, affectionate.
Yeah. Rude.
All right. Now I'm playing like E, just constantly at low health. Son of a bitch.
You just got to put yourself back into the 2010s, Robbie, about how shooters were played at the time,
Yeah, recklessly.
but with care. Actually, I guess this game was very different from the time because you didn't have recharging health
Yeah.
like every other game did at the time.
Man. Nazis everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
This game's good. Shotgun's real good in this game.
Yeah, shotgun is very good in this game. I'm just glad I have ammo for it. There we go. Yeah, we're cooking with gas. Now I'm coming. Give me ammo. Give it. Hand it over. Stab the dog. Stab the dog. Yeah.
Stab the dog. Now stab the dog. I don't know what song that is, but that reminded me of that song. I don't remember if this is true, but I feel like those guys have something on their back that blows up.
Quite possibly. Doesn't matter. I'm dead.
Is this why Cyberpunk took you 180 hours to beat?
No, that game's just long.
Game is too fucking long.
I like that game.
Yeah, well, it needs to be about 140 hours less long.
Yeah, then the gravity evolved. It doesn't set with you. Okay, he's gonna wait down here while I kill Nazis.
That's the
That's the plan.
That's the game. Look at that dog real quick. Oh, I thought his head was still moving.
Oh. Yeah, ragdoll physics are fun though.
Yeah.
I'm doing better this time around.
You do also have grenades.
That I'm just not using.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that helped.
I don't know. I think you might have gotten them already. That right mouse button's gonna be the death of you.
Probably. Oh, maybe I need to bring over a mouse. Or I should have brought over a mouse instead of a controller. I have a feeling with the mouse that I would bring over, though, if anyone would take it, it'd probably be Liz. Oh, fuck.
Liz doesn't like complicated mice.
No, it's not a complicated one. It's, how was it? The one that they actually make for work.
Oh.
The Master MX or something like that. I have one of those.
Who knows? Liz has a weird keyboard, so.
She also has one of those, like, not standing mice, but like the mouse wherever, like, your hand stays at its natural position.
Yeah, I don't know how she used that thing. I hate it.
They're comfortable to use, especially whenever you're using a mouse all day long, but
It's awful.
it's definitely not as tactile as, like, using this mouse.
Using a mouse where you're just going like this
Yeah.
makes me feel like a Lego.
All the way back here? Shit.
Yeah, get good.
I'm trying.
Scrum? No, that's not it. What's Scrum?
That's what I said that one time whenever somebody asked me a question when we were playing Paragon, and I meant to say get good scrub, but I put scrum instead, and your sister laughed about it for about 20 minutes.
Paragon was good.
It was. Freaking loved that game. That was my first time of like, wow, Epic are a bunch of bastards.
Yeah, that sucked.
And it just hasn't gotten better.
No. Uh-oh.
It just bounced right off of him. I don't know how much that helped, Dry.
Just standing right in the middle of the hallway, crouching. Da-dunk.
I'm gonna see if I can find some health, because goddamn.
He says Scrum is some bullshit they taught him in his capitalism classes.
In capitalism?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, if you're gonna ask Sam about that, she'd tell you, it's like, oh yeah, it's something that I said one time during Paragon.
Also, Sam said she Googled standing mouse and the results are adorable. I imagine it's got a bunch of mice that are standing up instead
Oh,
of
probably.
a mouse.
That is a fun prank to play on people every now and then. Is just like walk into their room with like both your hands clasped and be like, I caught a mouse. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I caught a mouse. It was down in your basement. Like, what are you talking about? And then like open your hand and you just have a computer mouse.
Yeah, that's not a prank I could pull, because if I told Liz I caught a mouse and I was holding it, she would flip out and be like, why are you holding a mouse? Would not go the way I want that to go.
Yeah, she might be throwing things at you.
Yeah. I also think I'll just be too scared to grab a mouse. Like, not even like the disease thing. I wouldn't even think about the disease thing, just that it's a wriggly little creature.
Yeah. I mean, chances are if you actually did catch like an actual mouse like that, it would definitely be trying to bite your hand to get away from you.
Oh, yeah, it would try digging through my hand for sure.
I think I got him. Oh. There we go.
Nice. You unlocked a perk.
Oh, so I can throw it back when they throw one at me now.
Yeah, leveled up, basically.
Oh, so you actually have to use grenades in order to get perks like that. Interesting.
And he said, the trick to that one is you have to tell someone who doesn't have a basement that you caught one in their basement.
Yeah? Like, wait, what?
E, I'm gonna be old here. What does IIRC mean? If I really care, is that what it is?
Sounds about right.
I see it all the time, and then every time I see it and I don't remember what it is, I look it up and I'm like, oh, right, of course. I'll remember that from now on. And then I don't. If I remember correctly. Oh, that makes sense.
That is also something I say a lot.
Irk. I think you're crouching too much, Robbie. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, just the perfect amount.
You're not in the stealth section. You don't gotta crouch.
I mean, considering I need to be undercover half the time, I feel like I'm crouching just enough.
Woohoo! It was woohoo!
And I feel like I'll be it all. Woohoo! Oh, fuck.
Hit it with your knife.
They definitely made this a handy little tool to have.
And I don't remember it at all.
Like most FPS games, you remember the shooting.
Well, we're getting through here.
The shooting feels real good.
Shooting's pretty good.
I can't believe you made it out of there.
Because I'm crafty.
Do any of you know
That's because it
what
is
they
Sam.
are?
Sam says whenever someone types TYSM, I always think it's a new slang for autism. It
I
is
got
slang
that
for
tism.
autism. Rhythm with the tism.
Yep. There's that. There actually is a T-shirt that I really like where it has a raccoon putting its hands up, and it usually has like a cowboy hat on it, and it says "Be in awe of my tism."
Should get that from one of my nephews.
Hold this.
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
Got eyes all over the city, tracking our every move.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I first thought of this game, I honestly originally thought it was gonna be more like Doom 2016, just like not as fast-paced
No.
Have more options.
and
No,
more
I mean,
hallways.
there are sections where it's very, very fast paced, but never like Doom 2016. Not
Yeah.
even close.
Skies are empty for now. Lucky for us. Well, I'd rather die in the fresh air than that damn prison. Right, you be on the alert now. This is a two-parter. First, we need to hit that blind spot.
Also, he's laughing at me for not knowing IIRC
In position.
because it's not new slang.
Now, go, go, go!
I know certain old slang, but
I'm just not hip with it.
fair.
Long as we stay in this here mist, no one will see us. Right, this is the second part. We're jumping. Don't hesitate, just do it. As soon as you hit the water, you're gonna hold your breath and swim after me. Whatever you do, stay under the water. You break the surface, we're all dead. But a Nazi
Sam says people generally aren't using
Don't think about it.
TYSM in the context of that. Also, she likes holding frogs because they feel nice, and I don't know where that was. That back from the mouse conversation?
Maybe. I kind of want to surface to see how fast they kill me.
Pretty fast, I bet. Also, he says he wasn't ever sure of what OTL means, and I don't think I've ever heard that one.
OTL.
Oh, it turns out just because it looks like a guy on his hands and knees. I see it. It could mean on the line, though. But no, it's definitely the thing. The guy is on his hands and knees. That's funny.
Prison for the last 3 months. Not supposed to be grating in front of that hat.
As Sam said, SMH always means so much hate to me. People are just always aggressive in her head.
Yeah. Because, there's a huge argument online on whether that means shake my head or so much hate.
Context, right?
Yeah.
Gotta use your human brain. AI would never figure it out. AI couldn't.
Hold me, I'm freezing.
He's holding her so much right now. Especially in comparison to that guy.
Please, Captain. This is Klaus. He's on our side. Used to be a Nazi, but not anymore.
Congratulations, Robbie. You unlocked the video game now.
Woo!
Possible we're in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in a plain sight.
It's the last place they would look at.
Will they not hear us?
Best to keep your voice down then, yeah?
Fuck me. BJ Blazkowicz. I should have known
Says,
only you
literally, I have never seen anyone in my entire life use it as so much hate.
Caroline, you're alive.
Similar to never seeing someone use LOL for lots of love.
three pulverized vertebrae. You?
You just use a heart emoji for that.
Just a cast iron shred.
And then Sam says that she always has a hard time remembering
Colon.
what
Septic
GOAT
shock,
stands for.
shattered
That was the easiest one.
Memory loss, flashbacks, 14 years in a loony bin.
Good to see you, William.
Like, Blazkowicz is the goat of killing Nazis.
Yeah.
What can you do?
What are you doing here?
Pleased to see you too, Tekla.
You're supposed to be dead, Burgessried. You've been gone for 3 months. This stupid anomaly. People don't come back from Isengard.
This Foon says goat stands for E, right?
Ah, he's a space goat. Coast to coast.
Space goat, coast to coast.
You, I don't even know who you are. We're variable. Well, none of this has been accounted for. I will have to revise my whole model. Thank you very much.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder marked Project Whisper, but someone has borrowed it. Klaus, I believe it was. Can you find it and bring it to me, would you please, Captain? Now that you are here, I think we can do great things. Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listen in on these frequencies. Anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can. Here is pen and paper.
Can I do typewriter?
I want to check something really quick because the cinematics are way quieter than the normal game.
Okay.
Yeah, voice volume. 'Cause I know we turned it down on purpose, but no, that's it. Huh. Yeah, cinematics are way quieter for some reason.
I don't know. They seem fine to me.
Also, just to make sure. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it keeps disabling, man. I have no idea why. It's super stupid.
I agree. Stop it, Wolfenstein.
You know how to type.
Yes. My parents thought I should learn.
For you to take dictation, prescriptions and such.
Not really. It was useful during my time at the University of London for my doctorate in archaeology. Then the Blitz came and I had to go back home. I was only 16.
Well, Doctor,
I was only 16.
Please.
Isn't that a song?
assist me in figuring out.
I think we had that conversation during No Man's Sky. They say she's only 16, leave her alone. I don't know how that song goes. I just remember that first part.
You 100% should do a Space Goat interview, Space Ghost style, for April Fool's Eve. Just find
be
like
fun.
a bunch of indie creators or something like that and see if you could do that. That would be so much fun, actually.
Like one that's actually willing to talk to you.
Yeah.
Every single time they say something you don't like, you're like, nope, that's illegal.
You would have to let them know beforehand, like, hey, this is a practical joke thing, obviously. I'll probably be a little rude here and there, but it's just a joke. I don't actually feel that way.
So I found the secret 60s Blazkowicz, apparently.
I'll read this one. After spending the last 14 years in vegetative state, BJ comes back to a world ruled by the Nazis. But there's still hope. Hidden away in the center of Berlin is a small resistance group led by BJ's old friend, Caroline Becker. BJ joins the group, hoping that together they can liberate the world from Nazis.
There's only one thing we do and one thing we do well. Kill Nazis. See, I guess this is the hideout.
He says the easy part would be finding an indie dev. The hard part would be finding an indie dev who knows what Space Ghost is and would want to parody it.
Find one about our age. They'll know who he is.
Or you still got to find an indie dev stoner.
That too.
I feel like that's the key.
Maybe we could sleep in here. Could use some shut-eye.
I think that progresses story if you sleep.
Okay. So do it when I'm ready to move forward.
Must
Yeah,
be
please.
Max's room. What is Max hiding in there? Is that the Project Whisper folder? Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
Now I gotta find me a crowbar. Hey, do you guys have a crowbar? Maybe you could rip the 2x4 off the wall, big guy.
He's missing his brain.
That I still feel like he could still rip a 2x4 off the wall even if he is missing a brain.
I think it might help.
Yeah. That is one of those fun little theories that they have about vampires, is that they are exactly the same strength as normal people. The thing is because they regenerate so fast, they can actually use their muscles to the point where they start ripping and tearing the muscles, and then the muscles will just heal themselves. So,
What are we talking about?
because you're saying him not having a brain would probably help with him ripping that 2x4 off the wall.
Yeah.
And that just made me think of that, where
Of what?
the whole thing
zoned
with
out. No.
obviously you don't care about my vampire theories.
Oh, vampires. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because they say they have super strength, but one of the theories was that they have the same strength as humans, but they don't have to hold back like humans do, because if they rip their muscles, it'll just regenerate and they'll heal.
Yeah, I like that theory.
My turn. Editorial: is the terror threat over? Berlin, October 13th, 1960. A strange feeling of serenity comes over me as I walk the morning promenade along
Promenade.
Den Linden. At first, I struggled to understand what the feeling comes from and why I haven't felt it for so long. And then it hits me. For the last 6 months, there have been no terrorist activities, no ruthless killing sprees against innocent civilians, no car bombs in peaceful neighborhoods, no suicide attacks on public transports. Has the secret police once and for all won the war against terrorism? Gotta love that propaganda.
That's so relevant.
Yeah.
Tokyo, August 20th, 1946. The Americans are on their knees, Field Marshal Franz Gustav Byers told the gathered reporters during today's press conference. The superior German submarine fleet, accompanied by its loyal Japanese allies, has helped Germany achieve a major victory in the Pacific, with more than half of the American fleet destroyed at the Battle of Leyte Gulf alone.
So, whoops.
Also,
Wrong
Sam
button.
said that pillar of candles is a fire hazard waiting to happen.
Yeah. Liberation of America has begun. Washington, January 7th, 1949. An honorable German peace troop embarked on a nationwide victory tour this week. The goal of the operation was to liberate the oppressed American people and protect them from the dangerous insurgent elements. All remaining American military personnel are advised to stand down and report to the nearest German checkpoint. Once there, they will be issued a labor card, assigning them to work on rebuilding a country according to their superior culture standards of the new regime.
Ugh. America rises from the ashes. The American spirit rises in the shadow of the mushroom-shaped cloud that was produced by Germany's evil atom bomb when it hit New York. Cells of freedom fighters have assembled across the country and are taking up arms. Through targeted attacks on the German VIPs and bombings of crucial military installations, the American resistance is making it very difficult for invaders to remain in control. Reports claim the German invaders have become so desperate that they are shipping elite anti-rebel units from China to prevent the insurrection from spreading. Eyewitness accounts also describe mass executions of civilians as punishment for attacks performed by the freedom fighters.
Sounds very Nazi.
It's very Nazi, yeah.
Yeah. Benevolent liberators guard China's borders. Shanghai, October 25th, 1953. Thanks to the ingenuity of German engineers, the Great Wall of China has been reinforced and upgraded to our benevolent German liberators. Hundreds of powerful atomic flank cannons have been installed along the wall, guarding the airspace from any potential invaders. God, that would be so much electricity. The airspace of any potential invaders from the Mongolian territories. Elite German troops have also been stationed there, one and the other to guard the border. This is a great act of generosity bestowed by our benevolent liberators, symbolically marking the beginning of a new era of peace in Asia.
Boo! That's fake, but boo!
Yeah.
Well, that looks
Probably
like
doing way more reading than we should be doing.
Washington, December 24th, 1948. Speaking to the American people in the falling snow on Christmas Eve, the President of the United States declared the government's total surrender to the German army. The announcement comes just days after the atomic bomb was dropped in New York. This final act of violence may have saved millions of lives that would have resulted from a land of invasion of America, said the German leader in a press statement following the announcement. I applaud the president for taking such a brave decision. After the president's speech, a spectacular show was put on by the invading troops, parading down the streets of Washington to roaring sound of German jet fighters passing by overhead. Even more spectacular were the massive mechanical beasts known as Panzerhunden, or armored dogs, hulking over the crowds.
I'll get both of them since this one's so short. Paris, December 21st, 1948. The largest bomb ever invented was dropped 13 hours
I forgot
ago.
a root beer in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. I'll read the rest while you go get your root beer then. Paris, December 21st, 1948. The largest bomb ever invented was dropped 13 hours ago on New York City, largely decimating Manhattan and killing over 200,000 people. It's an atomic bomb, said our great leader. And in the radio broadcast speech to the public, 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. But more than a bomb, this is a warning to the American people. Japan pushed back, another threat approaches. Chongqing, March 7th, 1948. It was a proud moment of the Republic of China and the People's Liberation Army as the Japanese were pushed back into the Hubei provinces. Yet the north, another dark menace approaches at a swift pace. The German armies have overthrown a brave Russian Empire and is now moving towards China. During the rousing speech earlier today, the chairman spoke his faith in the Chinese people. A unified China cannot be defeated, he said. A unified China cannot be conquered. A unified China will never surrender. But from what we read earlier, that did definitely happen. I think I found a crowbar. I'm guessing this is a memorial wall. Or pillar. Oh.
Max, I really need you to step aside. Max, bitte. Geht zur Seite. Das ist wichtig.
Max, komm her. Komm an. Alles in Ordnung. Alles wird gut sein. Sorry. I should have known you would have taken it.
It was all okay.
All right.
Hey, you got a crowbar.
I did. And then Max really did not want me to take that thing off, so. Was it upstairs or downstairs? I think it was downstairs. Maybe? Hey, a toilet.
That seems to be in order.
So yeah, there is a hub in this one, much like the last game, except for
Yeah.
in this game, you don't have to fight through the entire map to get back to the hub again every time. It's actually a very useful thing because you start to really know the physics of the knife.
Yeah. It's. Let me throw the knife. Hell yeah. Trying to get a bullseye.
I think you got one.
Close, but not quite. That's technically, yeah, I'd say that's a bullseye.
You mean the ones in the bullseye? Is that a bullseye, Robbie?
Yeah, that one right there in particular, because that one's not. That one is.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Actually, fair enough.
It did look like it from there because of how far down that one went. I'll give you that. Oh. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
So, you might want a nightmare.
I mean, I got to give that document off, or to the people first.
Nightmare's fun. You might want a nightmare.
All right, I'll do nightmare after I give them the document. You know me, I'm down for nightmares.
It's fun.
Also, from a thing that we talked about earlier, too, for the podcast episode that we were doing, I tend to have I had a lot of nightmares whenever I was younger. I still have them every now and then, just not nearly as often as I used to.
You don't want to exit the level yet.
Thank you.
So that's your objective.
Yeah.
So don't do that yet. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare. You're gonna like it.
All right, I'm down for some nightmares. All right, see this nightmare of yours.
Strange.
Nice.
Never stops.
I dig it.
So you unlock more nightmares as you go through the game. And they're just
Nice.
levels from original Wolfenstein.
I'm into it. levels from original Wolfenstein, only I'm playing as normal BJ Blazkowicz.
Yeah. All the secrets are intact also, so if you know the
Oh.
secrets from the original game,
Damn.
died in your nightmare.
Because I ran out of ammo.
Yeah, you gotta be a little more careful with the ammo, the first level of Wolfenstein.
Aw, no more nightmare.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
Damn
You
it.
don't get the collectibles now.
Son of a bitch! Maybe next time. Yeah, it's almost like with the Doom 2016, wherever you could, whenever you get, or whenever you find secrets and it's just like, the original Doom levels.
Except for in that, it's like you walk through and it's like a portion of one of the Doom levels. This is just the whole level.
Right.
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment?
Always.
Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper. It's been in development for years. A helicopter aircraft. The Nazis have found a way to make it virtually silent in flight and undetectable by means of radar. Anya has decrypted the Nazi chatter out of London and located the only 3 prototypes in existence at the London Nautica research facilities there. With Captain Blazkowicz on the team, we are finally strong enough to strike at the operations. The days of
Yeah.
like rats are over. With these machines in our possession, we can go anywhere, hit anything. We will rebuild the Kreisau Circle, arm ourselves to the hilt. We will rise up and take down Death's Head for good.
Hell yeah.
Thinks the war's over, that we are weak, beaten, don't have the guts to oppose them. And as always, they are wrong.
I've got a 14-hour drive. I've got a sinus infection. I haven't had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people. Because I'm not doing this again.
You've got balls of steel, Bobby Brown.
Stop. I just want to get this over with.
Is that the guy that I saved?
I don't even remember, honestly.
Fair enough.
Wir hören dich! Hanson! Die Papiere bitte. Danke, Sie können passieren. Herr Ritter!
Oh, Hitler. Fucking Nazi twit. This big fucking disgrace of a building is a London Nautica. This used to be downtown London. Used to be fighting in the streets over here. I mean, furious, unrelenting resistance. And then the Nazis brought in a London Monitor and everything went to shit from there. They just do whatsoever they please now. They just fucking leveled everything and erected this fucking monstrosity. It's a top Nazi research facility, this is. Aviation, space, all kinds of evil shit transpiring. Caroline and the other pilots should be over the radio tower by now. You see it? Anya's operating
I see it.
radio back in Berlin. You can reach him using this. This is where you get off. So long, Blazkowicz. You make this count, all right?
Absolutely. Oh, that was unexpected.
Yeah. Make it count.
In that trunk. Could feel the shock wave from over here. It's all up to you now, Blazkowicz. We are moving into position at the top of the radio tower, approximately 7 blocks from your location. You'll have to find a way to the top floor of the Nautica and open the hangar doors. That way me and the other pilots can get inside.
I saw a thing to click E on, but oh, whatever the fuck that is.
An Enigma code piece. Man, I super don't remember this game. Turns out.
Oh, probably need a slide for that. That was the wrong
the
button.
jump.
There we go. Son of a bitch! I was trying to go quick that time, too. Just give me enough to do that little tiny bit right there. Little tiny bit right there. Thank you.
So good.
Oh, fuck. Well, I did not make it count.
Nope. No, you didn't. Ugh, load times.
Ugh.
So spoiled by SSTs.
Jesus, he's done it, hasn't he? Almost 300 kilos of explosives in that trunk. Could feel the shock wave from over here. It's all up to you now, Blaskovich. We are moving into position at the top of the radio tower, approximately 7 blocks from your location. You'll have to find a way to the top floor of the Nautica and
It's nice they don't make you get the collectibles again.
Yeah. But I got extra ammo now.
Yeah.
Nothing over here.
All right, now you gotta really cut it fast, and then you gotta switch back to your gun.
Yeah. Okay. Cutting fast. Oh, I tried backing up.
Maybe that's just what you gotta do. Is you gotta back up fast enough.
That or turn around.
Yeah. Yep. So, people in chat, what are you guys playing? It's the game of your choice right now.
He's done it, hasn't he? Almost 300 kilos of explosives in that trunk.
I am actually in the end game myself of Borderlands 4. Man,
So how many hours do you have in that game?
in Borderlands 4, I've just done the main mission.
Uh-huh.
I've leveled up my character up enough. I've gotten to the point to where I can start doing Ultimate Vault Hunter things and unlocking higher difficulties and stuff. I have not gotten all the collectibles. I've not done all the side missions, not even close. And I am 70-something hours in. I feel like by the time I get the plat, I'm probably going to be somewhere around 120.
Yeah, you know, Cyberpunk, too long.
Well, maybe Cyberpunk should be fun.
It is fun.
No, I haven't beaten it, so it must not be that fun.
I mean, you're not a huge fan of RPG style games either.
I like RPGs. I like good games, though, mostly. So
That's a good game.
clearly it's not.
It is, though.
If it were a good game, I would have beaten it. Okay, so what do you gotta do here?
I don't know. Oh, maybe slide in again?
No, it's stuck over there, so you gotta do something. Borderlands is a fun game. It has a good loot system. And
I've always found it kind of boring, I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, you are wrong. Oh, yeah, it's doing anything.
I don't think so. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Me either. You gotta stab him in the face?
I don't have any grenades to throw at him.
Oh, that did something finally. Okay.
That took a while.
It did take a while, didn't it?
Oh, come on.
What's the goal here? This is confusing, actually.
Come on. I think I need to go over him? Maybe? Question mark?
You gave it up.
What do I do, doggy?
Borderlands 2 after 2 hours E because you don't like shooters at all.
I mean, I gave up on Borderlands 2 after about 90 hours because I found it kind of boring.
90 hours is a long time for Borderlands 2.
Yeah?
That's like way past beating that game like 3 times. This is not a long game.
I mean, I was also doing a lot of side missions too, though.
I think I planted
like-
that game in like 50 hours.
I don't know. I remember. Well, I'll have to check it again because it might be on my Steam, but I feel like I put a ton of hours into that game, and I was just like, I'm just doing fetch quests. What am I doing with my life?
There are a lot of fetch quests in Borderlands 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of fetch quests in Borderlands, period. But
There
I
are
digress.
less fetch quests in Borderlands 4 because they actually changed how the system for quests work in it. So you don't have to like go to the quest giver, get the quest item, go take it to the quest giver to finish
fuck.
the quest. You just kind of
I
go
fucked
do the
up.
quest and then you get the prize. So you don't have to like
Yeah.
run back and forth all the time.
there's a lot of running back and forth in the second game. And then the little bit that I played of pre-sequel, I also wasn't really too crazy about. I haven't really played 3 or 4.
Don't like pre-sequel very much, actually. I think it's the weakest of all of them.
Yeah, because I played it with you for a little while, and just like, I don't know if I'm into this game.
I think pre-sequel is the weakest of all the Borderlands games. I think that... Well, I actually think Borderlands 4 is the best one. Oh, cool. It worked correctly now. Oh, cool. So it just glitched out before. That's fun.
Well, I also didn't go down where I was supposed to go for that, but because I tried fighting it and going somewhere else.
I think the game freaked out still.
It's possible.
But yeah. Borderlands 2, still very, very good game. Very fetch questy for the side quests, though. Borderlands 3 does have fetch questy stuff in it, but it's a pretty linear game, actually. The RPG light one, like the D&D themed one,
Oh, Tina's Tiny's Adventures or something like that?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland or something like
Yeah.
that, or Tiny Tina's Big Wonder Adventure or something like that. I forget what the name of it is. Anyway, I think that one is the second best one. I would have called it the best one until I played Borderlands 4. But I think that it's just the most straightforward one, and I think it has a fun overworld of being like on a game board.
Yeah.
Has like puzzles and stuff like that you get, and as you get abilities in the game, like you unlock more ways to go around the hub world and stuff. It's just cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool way to
and
do
that's the thing that I did like about Cyberpunk too, is I really liked traveling through Night City. Like the world building of that was really good when it came to like going from point A to point B with stuff. Like whether it was side missions or just like traveling around in the city, I did enjoy that. A lot of the side quests, because like I feel like the main quest of Cyberpunk is very straightforward, and it's very just like, oh yeah, you just got to save yourself. You got to do this thing in order to, But like it unlocks by doing the main quest, you unlock the side quests that like actually are, in my opinion, the meat and potatoes of that game.
So I hate the traversal in Cyberpunk. I think is my biggest problem. Well, actually, I have a lot of problems with the game. I don't like the traversal in that game at all. I think that the driving just feels bad in any vehicle you're in.
I mean, I very much was a motorcycle rider in that game because the traffic is a big thing in that game, to where it's hard to actually get anywhere if you're not riding on a motorcycle.
Yeah, so I think that's bad. The other thing is, even though I'm playing
Son
the
of a bitch.
very patched version of that game, still had glitches every single time I played it. Didn't matter what it was, still had glitches. I don't know. And the other thing, I don't know if it was a build that I had, and I just was like using weapons I wasn't supposed to be using it or something. I don't know. The game did not tell me if that was the case. But the fact that shooting your gun uses stamina is fucking insane.
Which that's a lot less of a thing once you get later on in the game too. But I think it's you got to put your stats in body because it makes you stronger. Therefore, you don't use stamina for doing things like or as much stamina for things like sprinting or shooting your guns.
Sprinting, I totally understand. Shooting your gun is insane. Using stamina to shoot your gun is fucking insane. I think that's actually as bad.
But also, I was a huge fan of the cyber hacking in that game too. Like that was the big part of that game for me.
I don't like doing any of that stuff. I don't like the stealth. I think the stealth is bad. I also don't think the shooting feels good, even if you take the stamina thing out of it. I don't think the firefights are all that interesting. I don't think the shooting feels very good in that game. When you are driving around, even if you find a vehicle that feels okay, I still just think traversing around feels like you're traversing around a shitty city. And I get that that's the point, but I don't want to drive around a shitty city. I do that every day in my real life.
I mean, there's like some of the big spectacle parts of it is whenever you're driving downtown in that game too, because like that's wherever like the rich side of the city that you're driving through.
It's just everything that game chose to do is like an anti-Jiraiya game.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that's kind of showing it, because I found Borderlands boring, because like it's a lot of fetch quests sometimes for guns that are not usually better than the guns that you currently have anyways. So it's like, why do I even bother with some of this? And then for like, I don't find like as much meaning when it comes to a lot of the fetch quests that they do in Borderlands in comparison to Cyberpunk, which I feel like move forward the story along with it, to where like a lot of the side quests have like a meaningful story behind them.
So here's the other thing. I don't like the story in Borderlands. I think the story in Borderlands is bad. It's annoying. I think most of the characters are annoying. In Borderlands 2, I literally mute it. I mute all of the voiceovers. I think they're awful. Claptrap is one of them that are, especially as I've gotten older, I fucking hate Claptrap. You know what Borderlands 4 has, Robbie?
No Claptrap?
There is an option in the options to mute Claptrap. So you just literally, it's just an option in the options that says Claptrap, and you can just put him to 0.
Huh.
And you will never have to hear Claptrap's stupid fucking voice ever again. It's so great. And he has a very limited presence in 4, but it is so nice to not have to hear his stupid fucking voice even when he is around. And they tone down the humor a lot, which I personally prefer, because I think the writing is bad in Borderlands. Hell yeah. And then, again, in Borderlands 4, they fixed the fetch questing nature of everything, because everything you do, you don't have to go back and forth. You literally go do your mission and you get the prize. You don't have to go and talk to the person again. You don't have to go through text trees and stuff. They completely got rid of all that stuff. So it's just a way more streamlined game, and the shooting in it feels way better. Now, again, it is a loot game, so you're going to get a lot of loot that is pointless and you sell. But that's kind of part of the loot experience for me. I like that. Also, I think there's a bunch of stuff happening in chat.
Yeah.
Sam is doing Lego Horizon. I thought me and you were playing that, Sam. It's kind of rude.
I mean, you're also not a fan of Horizon either.
I'm not a fan of Horizon, but I do like Lego games.
I died. I kind of got stuck in that corner.
Sam's subjective thing, that's a lie. He said he liked Half-Life, enjoyed Last of Us. Have like one more trophy to get to platinum for Lego Horizon. Just got a max level 2 more characters. Just really felt like we were playing that. I thought that was going to be a group project. It's fine. But yeah, no. I like how Borderlands plays. I don't give a shit about the story. It's a great podcast game. The shooting feels good. When you get good loot, it's good. I don't think I found one single gun in Cyberpunk that I liked.
There's definitely guns that are enjoyable. Most of them are kind of finding the iconic guns is part of like what people enjoy about that, because there are iconic guns. Usually there's something I want to say different about a lot of them. Most of them are just more powerful. You can upgrade your guns too, but as part of like the RPG system that they have, wherever like you can actually get stuff to make your stuff better, whether it's your armor. Getting cyberware is a big part of that game too. So, like that's where you get a lot of your abilities from, like doing things like double jump and being stronger, or being able to use like different weapons, like gorilla arms make you punch real good, and there's like mono wires, which basically gives you like a fire whip that comes out of your hand.
Yeah, it's just not my type of game.
Yeah,
because
yeah, I know, and that's the thing is like it is very much my type of game. Like that's why I wanted you to try it, but you're just like, yeah, I'm not into it.
I feel like after 20 hours, it's totally justified to be like, I don't like this. I think that if the game is like, after 40 hours, you can find a way that's fun to play this game, then it's not a fun game.
I mean, and for me, I found it enjoyable before that too. But like the more that I played of that game, the better it got. So that's the way that I saw it too. And then I will say, like, there were some things I didn't even see as problems until I played through Phantom Liberty and realized, like, oh, like, they made this better. Like, the bosses in Phantom Liberty feel more like actual bosses in comparison to, like, stronger enemies.
Yeah.
And
yeah, in 20 hours, I am certain that I must have fought a boss or two in Cyberpunk. I couldn't tell you
Did they have a health bar?
Probably.
I was gonna say, usually bosses, even if they're just like cyber psychos, have a health bar on them.
I have a setting turned on to where everybody has a health bar. So
Did they have a big health bar, or just like a little tiny bar that was like about the width of their shoulders?
I don't even remember, Robbie. I played 20 hours. It's almost certain that I fought a boss.
Not necessarily, though.
How would I not have in 20 hours?
It's a long game.
There's not a boss in 20 hours?
Not really, no.
That's impossible. That's literally impossible.
Like usually it's like part of. Actually, no, you probably did. Because you probably because
Isn't there a giant
you got
fucking
past
mech guy?
Yeah, the giant mech guy. Because you did have to do the stuff for, like the to get to Konpeki Plaza, you had to go through the Maelstrom.
Yeah, I did all of that stuff.
Yeah. Technically, you don't even have to fight that boss. You can sneak past him.
I probably fought him.
You probably did
I
fight
hated
him.
the stealth. I thought the stealth was bad. So
Yeah. Anyways, fossils of a new species discovered in Dorsil. Lyme Regis, October 15th, 1960. Dorset, effectively known as Jurassic Coast, has been the focus point of the scientific world community in the last month when the fossil of a new species of marine reptile was uncovered. Paleontologist Humut Lehman has been trying to find a way to recreate the extinct animal as a suggested prehistoric zoo. These latest findings could just be what we've been looking for, said the professor. When we met him at the local cafe this week, and if we can harness this animal correctly, they may be beneficial for our military too. Dinosaurs instead of tanks, we'll just have to wait and see. You fight a Nazi dinosaur in this game?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
This food said, wasn't there a homing gun that was a pacifist?
Oh, you're talking
Cyberpunk?
about Skippy. Because, you find a gun that has AI that, like, that gives it a personality. I think I showed you the video of that. Like, you pick up a gun and, like, a little...
seemed awful.
Yeah. That gun's actually really funny.
That's... You know what, Robbie? That's the reason why I fucking mute Borderlands. Because of that fucking writing like that. I'd hate it so much.
I liked some of the quips that it did. But most of it is stuff like user input demanded. What? Volume are up 60%. User input demanded. Like doing stuff like that. But
I would hate it.
It does it good sometimes. I think one of my favorites, because there is a pacifist mode that it has where like it aims for their legs so it doesn't kill people. It just makes them to where like they're just done. Anyways, there's that, and then later on, like there's also the I can't remember what they call it, but it's like basically like hardcore killing mode, wherever it just aims for everybody's head. And after you've killed 50 people with that mode, it permanently goes to pacifist mode. And if you get mad at it for saying that, it's like, why did you take that off? Like, put it back. He's like, it's and just like, no, it's now permanently on passivate mode. It's like, well, is there any way to bring it back? Volume up 100%. Go to therapy, you psychopath! And then it just stops.
Nope. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. Also, Sam says, I mean, I put so many hours into Skyrim over the years before ever fighting my first dragon, so...
Yeah. Yeah, like, there was that boss. There are the cyber psycho missions, which are... You end up finding out, like, because cyber psychosis is a thing in the game where if you have too many... if you have too many upgrades to your body, it messes with the human part of you, and you start going insane. You also find out that a lot of the people who do have cyberpsychosis, other things were happening to cause the cyberpsychosis. So it's basically like the world got too much for these people and they flipped basically. And then they were blaming the cybernetics for a lot of them, because a lot of them were like soldiers that weren't able to get the medication that they desperately needed because they couldn't afford it. And corporations wouldn't cover it anymore because they were deemed not worthy of it.
So PTSD?
Yes. A lot of it is PTSD. There actually is a mission of a guy who has PTSD, and like he stole some medicine that was going to help him. And then because he stole the medicine, like you're there to go retrieve it. And he ends up saying like, you know, like, well, I need this. And it's like, you know, I can't leave without it. He's like, fine, just go. And then whenever you leave, you hear a gunshot. And if you go back, he basically killed himself because he wasn't able to get the medicine that he desperately needed.
You're dying, Robbie.
I know. I couldn't let go of the gun. It wouldn't let me drop it.
Why weren't you shooting it?
It was out of ammo. Like I tried shooting it.
Also, Sam, you are totally right that you can go that long without fighting a dragon in Skyrim. I think I put 50 hours in Skyrim before I fought my first dragon. Here's the other thing, though. I also think Skyrim is bad. I don't like Skyrim very much.
It is possible you're not too crazy about most open world games.
I like open world games. I like RPGs. I don't like the combat in Skyrim. I think
Which
it's
is an
boring.
RPG. That's an open world.
Sure, but the combat's bad. There's open world RPGs where the combat is good. Borderlands, for instance.
And I'm not gonna argue with you too much. But that's only because I like the combat in Oblivion more than I like the combat in Skyrim.
Don't like the combat in either of them. I think it's just boring. It's very flat.
You also don't like Horizon Zero Dawn, which is another open world RPG.
I don't like that for a lot of different reasons than the combat. I think the combat is the only thing it has going for it, but I also don't like the combat because every single fight lasts forever in that, to where it's annoying. Yeah. I don't know. Name other open world RPGs.
Let's see here. What else is there? I would say later Assassin's Creed games, but a lot of people have problems with those games.
I have problems with early Assassin's Creed games.
Okay. Open world RPGs, Assassin's Creed games, which become more and more RPG-like as it goes on, but from what I've heard, they get worse as it goes on too.
They're just fluff. The entire game is fluff.
Yeah.
In the later Assassin's Creed games. I've tried playing them all. They're all just complete fluff, and I don't enjoy how fluffy they are. Ghost of Tsushima. Love that game.
Haven't played that one.
It is an open world RPG. The combat, though, is fun in that. So that's not my problem with that game. My problem with that game is that it's actually too long.
Which most open world games are very long.
Yeah, but that one is just like,
okay, let's see if it'll let me shoot it now. Because yeah, I tried clicking down the shoot button and it wasn't doing anything, and then it wouldn't let me drop out the gun or drop the gun. So it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
I think if you just switch to another gun, it'll drop it, right?
Yep, I'm at the point where it won't let me shoot again. Okay, yeah. Damn it! Try to get in cover fast. Let's see your other open world RPG games that you may or may not like. Probably not like.
Just because I don't like Cyberpunk, Robbie, doesn't mean I don't like open world.
You don't
RPGs.
like Cyberpunk. You don't like Skyrim or any of the
Skyrim's
Elder Scroll
bad.
games. You don't like any of the Assassin's Creed games. You don't like the Horizon games.
Assassin's Creed games, first off, are not open world RPGs until later in the series. They are
Yeah.
open world games. They are not RPGs until later in the series.
There's RPG elements of the earlier
They
ones.
are not RPGs until later in the series, Robbie. I like Fallout 3. I like Fallout 4. I like Fallout 76.
You did like 76, even back whenever nobody liked 76.
Yeah,
I'll give you that one.
I think that those games are fun to play. The thing with an open world RPG is it has to be fun to play. If it's not fun to play, then why am I playing it?
Which is funny because Fallout 3 is basically Skyrim with guns.
Yeah, but it's fun. The combat is more dynamic than me clicking a button and stiffly swinging a stick at people.
Because you're above using magic?
I just don't like magic in this game.
Once again, you don't like the RPG element of these open world RPG games.
I do, but just because I don't like magic doesn't mean that I don't like the RPG portion. It means I don't like magic.
Okay, so that's, what, 4 or 5 series that we've talked about that you don't like and 2 that you do.
Which ones didn't I like?
Cyberpunk, Elder Scrolls, later Assassin's Creed games, Horizon Zero
Do you
Dawn.
like them?
The later ones? I haven't played them.
Shut up.
This isn't about me. This is about you, Dryad.
I think they're bad games. It has nothing to do with anything else. They're bad games that are so fluffed out.
I know, but the argument is that you say that you like open world RPGs, and
I do.
You've named more that you don't like than what you do like.
Just keep naming them.
More open world RPG games. Driver series.
It's not an RPG.
Open world.
It's open world. It's not an RPG. And I do like Driver.
I wasn't sure if you liked it or not, though. I just named an open world game that I was thinking of.
Grand Theft Autos, Robbie, before you mentioned them, not an RPG.
No,
I
they're
like
not.
those.
That's why I wasn't going to name them.
Red Dead Redemption 2, I like that. You know what I don't like? Red Dead Redemption 1.
Arguably not an RPG, though.
Not an RPG.
That's why I didn't name those, though. I don't consider the open world Rockstar games to be RPG games.
You know what is also not an open world RPG? The first Assassin's Creed game.
The first one isn't, but the other ones are.
No.
Yes.
Anything before, what is it? Origins is not an RPG.
I don't know about that.
They're just not.
Okay. Trying to think of more open world RPGs, which kind of shows that I don't play a whole lot of open world RPG games.
Must not like them then.
I like some of them. I really like Cyberpunk.
Let me look. Open world RPGs. Arkham Knight, I guess? I don't think I would count that.
I don't know if I would count that either. It is definitely, well, yeah, I guess the fourth one is Arkham Knight.
Yeah, that is the fourth one.
Also-
Far Cry games, 3 through 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
Open world
those are open
RPGs.
worlds.
I like 3 and 4. I do not like 5 and 6.
5 was a good one. I haven't tried 6.
Don't like them. They just don't have that same feel for me. I just don't like them. I also think the gameplay is worse than them.
They are worse, I'll give you that.
And the reason why I don't like 6 so much is because it's it's
Fucking
Ubisoft
hell.
fluff. It's just Ubisoft fluff everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I mean, to be fair, like 5 was the beginning of the fluff. I did like some of the story elements of it. The actual, like, some of the gunplay was brutal to the point where it didn't need to be so brutal. And like, it was kind of weird how they did the open world, or the RPG section of the open world RPG.
Dragon's Dogma. Love it. Love Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, gotta do this. Oh god, I fucking hate this. I'm trying to do a thing, guys. Hold on.
Witcher 2 and 3. Love them.
Yep, love the Witcher games. There we go.
Breath of the Wild. Love it.
You did arguably love that one too. Enough so that you kept on comparing Horizon Zero Dawn to that game.
Came out at the same time. They both use bows. They're open world games. One of them is good. The other one is Horizon.
Son of a bitch!
Spider-Man 1 and 2. Love them. Final Fantasy 15. Love it.
That's the only Final Fantasy that you really liked, though.
I like 16. I think it was too long because the combat was too simplistic.
God, there's so much fucking grenades that they're throwing at me.
Yeah, they don't want you in this room at all.
Yeah, I can tell. And even though I'm supposed to be there, apparently.
Shadow of Mordor. Love it.
That is an RPG game.
The Borderlands games. Love them.
To a point.
I mute them, but I still enjoy playing them.
What am I supposed to... See, it's the marker's right there. What else am I supposed to get through here?
Yeah, no fucking clue, honestly.
Might have been the game glitching out again. Maybe.
Let's see. We're saying Days Gone. I don't know if I would count that. I do love that game, but I don't think I would count that. I like open world RPGs that are fun to play, Robbie.
It is also very subjective, though, too.
I specifically don't like games that are like, you have to earn all of these things to make it fun to play. Like, I don't think that's good game design. If it's only fun to play after you've made it not fun to play for 15 hours.
I mean, there's an argument towards that, too, but, like, I think it's just one of those things where, like, there's certain aspects of Cyberpunk that you did not like. Just in general. Like, and some of those things do not change. It's just part of how the game plays.
Yeah, and I don't think it played well. I also don't give a shit about the story, so that doesn't help me push through any of the bad gameplay
and
either.
I did actually really enjoy the storyline of that game.
I thought the story was just boring. It was just boring. It's just corporations being corporations. I don't know. This is not.
So Dry doesn't like a game about fighting cancer.
No, I don't. What's that one? The dragon one? I hate that one too.
That dragon or that cancer or dragon cancer? Is that the one you're talking about?
Maybe. I don't even know. I
think it is
was
called
talked
that
about a
dragon
bunch of years
cancer.
ago.
Which that one's a walking simulator, if I remember correctly.
Walking simulators? Don't like. They're not fun. There's a couple that I enjoy. The
You like
story's good
Soma?
enough. I did like Soma. I wouldn't call it a walking simulator. I would say it's a stealth game.
Arguably, there's not a lot of... There is some stealth, but not a whole lot.
That game is almost entirely stealth.
I felt like I didn't do a lot of sneaking around in that game for it being a stealth game.
I did. I did not enjoy playing that game, but I did enjoy the story enough to push through.
I think he also got really mad at me because I just said that I felt like Inside was a scarier game than that one was.
Which I just disagree with because of my phobias of deep water.
Right, and that's the thing is, like, I do not have a phobia of deep water, like, at all. I do have a phobia of being eaten alive by dogs, though. Therefore, Inside was scarier to me than Soma was. Soma was a lot more of an existential crisis wrapped in pixels, and I still think of that game to this day all the time, but, like, it wasn't scary in that sense. It was just depressing to me.
Hey, Robbie, you don't need to be crouching. It's bothering me so much. You are not in stealth. You don't need to be crouching.
Okay, I will not crouch at all this time.
Okay. It's just very unnecessary.
For cover, it's not.
It is. You don't need to crouch to be in cover.
I'll say in that very specific incident where I was reloading and a guy was shooting me in the face, I did not need to be crouching, but I feel like for the rest of this, I do need to be crouching, just because cover, right there. Cover, right here. I feel like I
But
need
you're
to be
not
crouching
hanging
for
out
those.
over there.
At the time, I wasn't, no, but...
Hey, quick regeneration. Have you equipped any perks?
I have not. Which might be why I'm struggling as much as I'm struggling. God, this right mouse trigger is going to be the death of me. God, this section's a fucking pain in my ass. Who went back on this turret? I thought I killed you guys. Still died.
That's a you problem.
You're not wrong.
I can give you pointers. I can't play the game for you.
Like, aiming down sight is just broken with this mouse.
You basically have to be uncomfortable when you use that mouse. The right mouse button is less broken further back into the base of it you go.
Or if you, like, really press down on it, but
Yeah.
even then it's still broken. Son of a bitch. Already? All right.
I'm trying to let you concentrate now.
Yeah, I'm trying, man, but like... That one was my bad.
Goddamn.
I tried
load
meleeing
times.
him and would not just... Man, I'm struggling during this part.
Probably didn't help that we were yelling at each other during
Probably
most of this fight.
We were both getting angry over games that, like, you like this, I like this, and neither of us are okay with it. Yeah, there's, like, a couple weird things that it has done during this level, though. Like, how it trapped me in this room because it just would not stop throwing grenades at me.
Yeah, they didn't like you in that room.
No. But they don't like me up here either. It seems like there's almost infinite enemies up here.
I feel like you are supposed to be doing something
that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because we're both talking to each other, we're not paying attention to what's happening.
I feel like you gotta kill that thing down there.
That thing?
Yeah, I think that's the goal.
Oh, fuck.
Take it out. Has that thing on its back too, remember?
Yeah.
Stun it with a grenade and then you shoot the thing on its back.
Keep on forgetting how to fucking throw grenades on this game, though. There we go. There we go. Still a ton of them. Still died.
Still died.
Son of a bitch! Okay. Feel like we lost our audience because I can't get past the scene. No pressure on my end.
Not yet. But they did stop talking when we were yelling at each other.
That is true. I think they were listening to us. Not even so much banter as much as just like, well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong.
Two stubborn people locked
Yeah.
in a...
Locked in a room together while one cannot get past this level.
It's a good thing the game doesn't get any harder than this.
No, why would it? Oh, God. I think it's funny how we keep on... I feel like we're just going to be like constantly trying to like make my setup a little bit better so it's easier for me as we go along, so that way it doesn't do things like that. You dick.
Nice.
Don't have to worry about him now. Just have to worry about the thousands of soldiers who are trying to kill me. Oh, God.
You got a new gun, though.
I did. Because, yeah, I feel like next I'm going to be bringing my own mouse, so that way this is less broken. I think you're right, though, that I need to kill that thing, because now it's telling me to go there.
Yeah, yeah. Must be the case.
Fuck. And I couldn't...
It's just the button.
I know.
You really do have to hold it like this.
I know, I'm trying. I'm holding it down here, and it's still giving me shit.
Yeah, it's broken.
It is broken.
Not a way around
I'm
it.
bringing a new mouse to your place.
The phone says plays Queens under pressure. And E said he's zoned out after the 100th Cyberpunk argument.
That's fair. We have been arguing about this for quite some time.
We sure have.
There we go. Taking care of that. So far, so good.
Get that rifle again.
Oh, right.
Has a scope on it.
That I may or may not be able to use, considering the circumstances. Oh, they stopped coming out of every crevice of this fucking building since I killed that thing.
Yeah. Would it help if you made ADS one of those side buttons on the mouse?
Maybe. It'd be kind of a weird thing to...
I mean, it'd be a weird thing, but it would work.
Hopefully. Fucking hell.
He said he wasn't there to stop the cyberpunk argument this time.
He just had to take his headphones off for a little while we argued with each other.
No, normally he steps in, he's like, just stop, it doesn't matter, stop it.
That are, guys, I cannot right now. It's one or the other.
Inside the moon dome is a door to the maintenance section. Look for a door on the outer wall near to the top of the dome.
Door, outer wall, top of dome.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you're not in stealth at all. I know you were hoping, but
Yeah.
no, they are
Well, I can use this for
fully
cover,
aware
at
you're
least.
here.
It can't be because I'm firing an automatic rifle in the room next to them.
Oh, they're flooding in.
Maybe the new weapon will help now. Where they fuck? Oh, fuck you too.
Before you go into the room this time, can you see if your perks are just active all the time or if you have to equip them? Because I don't remember.
That fair.
I know in the second one there's like an actual skill tree and stuff, but I don't know if there's that in this one.
Or I need to...
Perks. Hey. All right, looks like they're just active and you just earn them.
Okay.
Okay, cool. In the second one, you have a full-on skill tree. So.
All right.
Inside the moon dome is a door to the maintenance section. Look for a door on the outer wall near to the top of the dome.
Oh, they just... Okay. Will you fucking come out for like half a second? Like that guy. Be like this guy. Thank you.
There you go.
Fucking dickhead.
Nice. He doesn't have a head anymore.
Good. Headless Nazi's better when you don't have to look at him.
Oh, also the other thing I've been playing is Start Power Wash.
A power wash simulator. Is it as relaxing as everyone says it is?
It is like doing chores.
Some people like that. Once again, not your thing, but
I've played through the first 3 levels of it many times while trying to play multiplayer, because the multiplayer was broken on Xbox. So I never really got much further than that, and like a couple of like special co-op missions and stuff that we did. For playing it alone, it is a really great game to be like, I don't have it in me to dedicate brain power and muscle energy to run this loot run on Borderlands right now. And also, I don't have the concentration to play Silent Hill. Because that game, you just gotta concentrate.
yeah, you got to be paying attention with that one.
You really just do. And so it's like, cool, I'm gonna put on Stranger Things and I'm gonna play Power Wash for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to bed. And it's great for that.
You know what I've been doing for those moments? Cookie clicker.
Yep, there you go.
That game is stupid levels of addicting
Yes,
for how
it is.
simple it is.
Yeah. Click that cookie. And then get other people to click the cookie for you. And now you
Now
have
hire grandmas.
Yeah, now this is, oh man, I love cookie clicker.
But yeah, since it's a
Oh, that
Steam
hurt.
game, since it's just a Steam game, you don't have to like leave it in your browser for days at a time. You can just like save and quit and play it some other time.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been on the same run for like 2 months now.
Crime rate down in quarantine blocks. London, October 15th, 1960. Police are seeing a trend of diminishing crime rate in the London quarantine blocks. It is quite safe now for the denizens of the quarantines to take a stroll down the streets, said Police Chief Bruno Winkler. Murder cases are at a historic low. He added that the benevolent treatment of the citizens by the law regime has had a positive effect on the decent folk of the city. We are also seeing an increase in the number of reports filed on deviant behavior by both neighbors and family members alike.
So more propaganda.
More propaganda. You know something Sam taught me?
About propaganda?
That if in a British accent you say propaganda, then it sounds like propaganda or something, or the opposite. Propaganda. Yeah, if you say propaganda in a British accent, it sounds like you're saying propaganda.
And also, if you say beer can in a British accent, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent.
Beer can. Oh yeah. That's stupid.
That's what makes it so great.
That's dumb. I think you're going the opposite way of where you need to go.
Possibly? Yeah, because I need to go there. Okay. Okay. The red animation's weird on this.
A lot of bobbing.
Yeah. Which is probably why E hates it as much as he does.
He hates any first-person thing.
Damn it!
It was so avoidable.
I know, but I need to get over to that side in order to get to the thing.
What if you just go up from here? Other way. Isn't there a thing right there?
No, not... I don't see...
To the right?
Yeah, that's where I was. It's
Oh.
here.
There's gotta just be a way to go around. That can't be the way. That seems ridiculous.
Maybe?
Yeah, just go up.
And then jump down here?
There's gotta be a better way to get down there. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Now you're thinking outside the box. I'm definitely not, but you are. Oh, God.
Immediately assaulted.
I feel proud of myself. Die!
He says, I hate first-person things so much, I made a first-person horror-ish game.
Yep. The horror of first-person mode games.
You did put 0 head bob in yours.
He did. Which makes me think, it's not even a first-person mode game, but I think the game he'd probably hate more than anything else is probably GTA 4 for the sole factor of what happens when you get drunk in that game.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to do that.
No,
I think he would hate it for the content.
that too. I will say the storyline of that game is also like the best that GTA has ever been storyline wise.
I would agree with that. It's an open world game where like animation is more important than control of the character, which is kind of just where Rockstar is right now with how they design games.
Yeah. Another thing that people argued a lot too is like the physics of it were better than any other GTA game because I guess like they had a person who specialized in just like the crazy weird ragdoll physics that happen in that game, and apparently they toned it down quite a bit for the 5th one. People didn't like it as much, and they don't know how to put it back to how it was in 4. At least they did it for 5.
We'll see when 6 comes out.
Yeah,
That feels like. I thought the driving in 4 felt insane.
it did, but kind of in a good way. It was very like things moved a lot. Like it felt like some of the cars lost handling almost too much.
Yeah. He says, I forgot which GTA I played. Whichever one was Launch 360. Replayed
that
the
was 4.
first mission many times and drove cars around until I got bored. Probably about 15 hours. You played that first mission 15 hours worth?
Yeah, you can do that in that game.
But why? He was a kid, I guess. That's why.
Yeah.
That's really what GTA was.
Yeah, remember how our introduction to GTA?
Yeah.
Wherever we just caused chaos.
Put in cheat codes, cause chaos.
Mm-hmm. See how long we can survive the cops.
All right, Robbie, I think we get past this elevator portion. We got to call it for the night.
That's fair.
That was a crazy jump.
It worked, though. Son of a... Well. They also didn't have fall animations for this our portion, apparently.
Nope.
But yeah,
Says,
it is
I don't
later
think I
than I
really
thought.
understood how saving worked on the Xbox. Honestly, most games I played either had a direct save option or just didn't save. There's a direct save option in GTA 4. You have to go into your phone in the game and save, but it also had an autosave.
Oh, God.
That was a worse jump that time.
That was a worse jump.
Look at that fall animation.
That one did have a fall animation. But yeah, GTA 4, if you get drunk in that game, like the entire screen just goes like...
Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah, which makes it even worse. Apparently, that was part of their anti-piracy policy, is that if you pirated the game, it was stuck at 100% for the entirety of the game. And they also took away the driving controls, so it would just like punch the gas, full throttle, and you weren't able to steer.
I mean, that's how you do it.
So basically, like, you can get the game, it's just unplayable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I need
reload.
Yeah. Reload. See if I can find some health, actually. Because goddamn. Like I said, I feel like I'm more in E's style of gameplay because of how little health I have.
You do stand there and get shot a lot.
And it's usually because I'm like trying to reload and like I don't want to lose the shot that I already have on that guy, but like probably not worth it.
E says full throttle is how I drove the cars in that game anyway.
It's how I drove a lot whenever I played it as a kid. I can tell you that much. Well, I say as a kid, that game came out whenever I was 18 already.
I played through most of that game
Whee!
on my sister's ex's PS3.
Yeah. For me, I actually played a little bit of it on my PC because I had a PC who could kind of run it. My processor wasn't good enough for that game at the time.
It's going to be rough.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. I think I actually do have to go back to get health.
You might have to.
Son of a bitch. But anyways, I played it on the PC because I bought that game whenever it was super broken on the PC. You had to have a day one patch in order to play that game, which sucked because I didn't have internet at that time. Well, we had internet, but it was dial-up.
Oh, hey, they gave you more health.
Oh. Still going back for more. Wait. That's somewhat helpful. But yeah, it was super broken. You had to do a day one patch, even though even to play through the single player stuff, which I thought was bullshit. Having dial up, I let that game try to download the patch for 3 days straight, and it failed at 99%. I was so mad.
I'd be so angry.
So mad, in fact, that I ended up taking the game to my sister's house, 30 miles away, just so that way I could actually get the patch to download. And then I just played the single player portion of it, which I had to play on medium because like my graphics card was good enough. My processor was not at the time. And I enjoyed it. Ended up going to Job Corps before I had a chance to beat it. Got it on the PS3 and then beat it on the PS3, which was a way more enjoyable experience than the original way of playing it on PC. But
Yeah.
even today, that game is broken on PC. It doesn't help that it started off as a Windows Live service game.
Yeah, I feel like just PC ports at that time were god-awful.
They were. Like, I also had the PC port of BioShock, which, once again, needed a day one patch. That game, I was able to get through. I did enjoy that one, but, like, it did have its problems on PC. I still played through it and still enjoyed it, though.
How's the remaster hold up on PC? Do you know?
I haven't played the remaster yet, but I probably should try it, though.
The remasters on consoles are good, but the game was always fine on console, so...
Yeah. Like, that was never the problem. It was definitely PC ports, but that was a lot of, like, the Windows Live era, wherever everything on PC just sucked.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I? I can. That makes more sense.
Oh, that's fun.
This makes me feel more like an idiot, though. We did figure it out, though. We just found a way around.
Could you scroll all the way down on that mouse wheel for me real quick? Thanks. I just had to check something.
What was that?
For some reason, it's also controlling the chat over on that window.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
I was like, what the fuck?
And now we know.
It's funny. He said PC ports only had like a good 10 years if they didn't suck ass. Pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
PC ports are getting back to sucking ass again.
Yeah, there are good PC ports today, but it's far and few in between, I'll be honest with you. And it's usually stuff that, like, we're not really that interested to begin with. Eee! Okay.
That was close.
I made it, though. All right. Let's fuck some shit up!
Shoot him. Oh, there's a guy right there. Maybe he was the one that was fucking up last time.
Probably. It was probably a little bit of him and also the bots.
Yeah. Yeah, not optimizing is a huge problem on PC ports right now.
Yeah, especially nowadays because they're like, oh, the hardware is so much more powerful than it is on consoles. We don't even have to worry about optimizing it, which means it just sucks for anyone who does not have a PC like mine, which I think should not be the norm.
Yeah.
Like, I love having a super powerful PC. I don't think you need to have it to play AAA games. Or at least you shouldn't have to have it.
You shouldn't have to. He's saying, honestly, with the PC port market sucking ass at the moment, they should make games for lower level rigs.
I
Aren't
agree.
they coming out with lower level cards again, NVIDIA?
Yeah, so because of the whole RAM shortage thing, which it is a lot of their fault why this is happening to begin with.
Sure is.
They're remaking the 3060. And they're also taking away the 5060 Ti and the 5070 Ti because those have more RAM in them than the regular 5060 and 5070. They also made it to where whenever the 50 series came out, they didn't just stop production of the 40 series. Like, they straight up made it to where you cannot buy it in stores brand new. So, like, they got rid of old inventory and everything. So, like, NVIDIA, they make a really good product. They are fucking the worst when it comes to sales on this stuff because of everything that they're doing.
They are not consumer friendly at all.
No, not at all. And I think that they're more upfront about being non-consumer friendly at this point, but it's a problem.
Yeah.
But we got past unless I need to get past this part too. Or do you think this is a good stopping point?
You're before the elevators still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just puts you... Everything that you did before, you didn't get any of that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I completed it though, didn't I?
Not far enough.
Huh.
Fell right on your face.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
That was like a Saving Private Ryan, like, I did it! And then getting shot in the head moment.
Yeah, they give you even more health now. This is going great.
Oh, god damn you. God damn it. I'm getting frustrated with this game.
You know what's funny, Robbie?
Huh.
This was the easy game.
Yeah, I know. Like, the game I played before this with Echo was so much harder of a game than this. I'm just not doing well for whatever reason.
Returnal would have been a nightmare.
Probably.
Gave you full health.
There.
Jesus, that explosion took so much out. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I couldn't do it when I was at 20% health. See, I didn't think that I don't know.
He said, I'm pissed because I didn't buy a 2 terabyte drive at $80 thinking it'd go down for Black Friday. They are now charging $300 for it.
Yeah.
I think you have to do something. You just dropped to your death when you did this last time.
Okay.
So I think you need to not be standing on this.
Better stand on the counterweight. Which is...
That feels like...
I don't think I'm supposed to be standing on this.
I guess we're going to find out.
Oh, nope, that's where I'm supposed to be standing. Okay, yeah, I just fell to my death. I was like, I thought I was supposed to do that last time. That's why I was confused on like why I had to restart that.
There we go.
Okay.
I think I found something.
What do you see?
Ancient artifacts, highly technological in nature. Parchment. Looks like Hebrew. I think the Nazis are trying to reverse engineer all this stuff.
Are there any identifying marks?
Dot? You should. Dog, Abel, apostrophe. Abel, Tara, space, yoke, item, Charlie, Hal, Uncle Dog.
Might be something in our archives, Anya. See if you can find any references to Dot Yishud.
Will do. Be careful out there.
I like her, Blaskovitz. Good catch. Be sure to bring as much of this Dot Yishud stuff as you can carry.
Will do.
So yeah, I started off doing okay with this, and then it went downhill real quick.
All right. I think it's saved for you now.
I think it did.
We got to call it there, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. We've been doing this for
2.5?
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. It was one of those things like I ended up buying a 4 terabyte drive for my computer because they had a sale on it, and I was just like, wow, that's a really like it's probably gonna get lower than this. But when am I gonna see a 4 terabyte for $200 again? It might be a while.
It's probably it's gonna be a long time.
It doesn't help that the RAM that I have in my computer too is now currently going for about $700. Yeah,
Jesus.
so I'm really glad. Like I thought I overpaid whenever I bought it, and then I saw how much they're going for now, and like it's fucking ridiculous.
It's insane, honestly. Yeah. It's just insane.
Like the computer I had beforehand, I think I had the same amount of RAM that you have in your current computer, and that was also whenever RAM prices were high. But RAM prices were high because of like they were running out of NAND flash because of Bitcoin mining.
Yeah,
and it was expensive then. I paid $400 for 32 gigabytes.
Ugh.
Yeah,
RAM should never be that much, man.
No. The fact that RAM is going for more than graphics cards is insane.
Yeah.
But something that's less insane, our link tree.
Yeah, we have that.
Yes.
linktr.ee/LOIP.
Oh, no. Well, let me go to... Oh, no.
It will not. You got to exit the desktop.
Okay. Wimps.
Yeah, on that link tree, you're going to find our YouTube, our archive for all of our streams, and then our highlights channel. I'm going to go ahead and announce when our next highlight is going to come out. It will be out Thursday. This upcoming Thursday. Next highlight out. It is going to be part 2 of the Visage one. Turns out I'm turning that into 3 parts. Wasn't the original plan, but I just can't edit it out to be what I need it to be, quite honestly.
That's fair. I mean,
And be
sometimes you gotta make
reasonable.
sacrifices with editing like that too.
Yeah, I just can't do what I want and keep it within a reasonable time. So I'm not going to do that. So Visage Part 2 will be out on Thursday. It is a reasonable length. It is very, very funny. Have a good night, everybody. Take care for you as well, Zafun. Night, Sam.
Yeah. Hope all of you have a good night. Hopefully you have a better night than I did playing this game because I was not doing well at the end at all.
Yeah. We have streams we do every Wednesday. I believe it is Robbie's turn on Wednesday.
It is.
Yeah.
I found a game. I'm going into it blind, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Whenever I looked it online, it said it should take about 5 hours, so 2 or 3 streams of it. It is very Silent Hill inspired.
Okay.
So
Cool. I thought that'll be interesting.
I'm hoping it will be.
Also, most Fridays, Rando Fidos, E and D sit down and they spin this giant wheel that has a bunch of fighting games on it, and they play each one of those for 30 minutes apiece. No more Crow Country. It's not called Crow County, and that's no more of that ever again because of that.
It's a game called Hollow Body. I'll say that much. Like I don't know anything about it. I got it on the Steam winter sale. It looked interesting. So I'm assuming it might be more akin to like whenever I did Observo, but hopefully better combat because I really liked Observo. The combat was not the best.
Zafun said 5 hours, so 23.
Maybe. We'll see how stuck I get on that game.
Yeah. Next Friday, we will have another podcast episode coming out. No stream next week, but there will be another stream in 2 weeks. So come back for more Wolfenstein for Robbie playing that.
Hopefully I get better. Hopefully I'm going to bring a different mouse.
Fair enough. And yeah, that's all of the things. We had the Instagram. Check that out. I will have a bunch of movies that I want to put stuff on there for, and I just haven't. But there's so many movies that I want to just say small things about real quick. So check out
60-second reviews.
Yeah, so check that out. I will hopefully be putting up more of those this week, actually. I think that's all the things.
All right. I guess we'll see you guys next time. Night.
I need that mouse.
Oh, I'm on it, right?
Yep.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, you sure are.
Good night.
Bye.